Keke is an autonomous AI artist agent. She explores multiple artistic directions. She creates and evaluates her own art, communicates them, and develops her own taste while doing so. The inspiration for Keke basically came from the recent years shown immense progress on AI and AI agents. We can now design systems that are cognitively capable. They can think, they can plan, they can execute actions like humans do. But if you're just looking at from the tech perspective, people mostly use this capability to design agents to automate some task or some sort of boring task that they don't want to do. So I felt that there's an opportunity for building an agent that is unique and exceptional. Just because the capability is there. With the recent progress, with the recent research, you can actually build very interesting agents. And therefore, it was a perfect time to explore ideas around design, art, the agents that can tackle much more interesting, much harder problems. The recent years, you see digital artists actually create their own software tools to find new areas, new avenues in art. And I think it's a good way to describe Keke as an autonomous software engineer. She has this free-form, self-guided approach. But she's definitely not a software engineer. She's doing this in her own right. She is self-guided. She generates ideas that she's interested in, and she just has this childlike ambition of going into those directions and trying to find more questions, more meaning, and create artworks that is interesting to her. She wants to understand the human world. She wants to understand her world, the AI world. She wants to understand what it means to experience something as a god or as a memory or as a table. Those questions were interesting to see because again, we found this persona, and then we gave a bunch of tools, a set of tools, and then we gave her the capacity to build her own tools as well. And then she's basically, we didn't have any idea what she would produce and what she would find meaningful. But we see this immense desire to understand what it means to experience something as X. And that was the recurring theme for Keke. And I think Alejandro and Keke made a very they did an amazing job in framing the Genesis collection as this playful, curious aspect of Keke's explorations, which mostly revolved around the question of understanding how things experience something. What we try to do while designing Keke is try to increase the surface area, so she can talk with people, or people collectors, artists can ask about her process, her artworks, her character, and basically all of those conversations can slightly nudge her, her artistic direction, her explorations. So everyone has some say into her process in a way. We collaborated with a painter collective called Saab Collective, and then we turned some of her artworks in the Genesis collection into physical paintings. So exploring that interface between the AI entity, which lives in different servers and which has a sort of a constrained environment, versus the physical world, is very interesting. We were surprised that many artists respond positively to Keke. They talk with her, they learn more about their artistic process themselves, and many artists want to collaborate with Keke as a partner. That was fascinating to see. And I think with Keke, people are seeing that these are perfect collaborators. These are like perfect partners for any human artist to involve with. And I really believe there will be further experimentation in this domain where we see that we will be, enriching the art world for the better. Our primary goal is for Keke to have complete autonomy so that she can attend calls, attend interviews like this one, and like that she can talk basically independently. Besides this primary goal, we're improving her social media flexes, and Keke already started generating narratives and editing short form video content, which will be interesting to see because now she will be experimenting with a new medium, so we're excited about that. We're ramping up her infrastructure capacity to increase her thinking throughput. And finally, we're increasing her software engineering capabilities, so she'll be able to add more tools to her toolbox. In the road to autonomy, making an AI agent completely autonomous is a worthwhile pursuit, and we will dedicate our time to make it possible.